KCRA 3 News starts right now.
Good morning, and they're off on the KCRA Jazz, and happening now. Thousands of runners taking off from Folsom for the 34th annual California International Marathon. 9,000 marathoners and 3,500 relay runners are taking part in the 26.2-mile race from Folsom to the state capitol. It's a chilly start to the day, but things will warm up a bit throughout the morning. Eileen, what's the forecast? Is this perfect running weather?
You know, this for the elite runners, you know, you see them in the tank tops and the shorts, but it is definitely not tank top shorts kind of weather out there. 30s and 40s along the race route right now. You see that a lot of them have the gloves on at least. And as the day and the morning progresses with that sunshine, it should start to warm nicely. But for right now, there is definitely that chill in the air. Two things, though, working in the runners' favor this morning. There's not a lot of wind. That's good, and it is dry. They don't have to battle any rain this year.
Well, that's good. I'm looking for Lynn in the crowd. I know she's not here today because she's out running the marathon along with Deirdre Fitzpatrick out there. So Tamara Berg is also out there.
Yep.
Half of our weather team is running this marathon right now. Let's go right now to KCRA 3's Brian Hickey. He is there with all of the excitement in the air. Brian.
Oh, and what an exciting race this is going to be this year, Leticia. 3 past CIM champions were in that starting field there, in that group of elites that ran by you right as the buzzer went for the start of the 26.2-mile race. So any one of those runners could take the win this year, along with some Kenyans that have come out here as well that are also favorites to win this year's CIM. They will be finishing just over 2 hours and 10 minutes, somewhere in that range. 2:09 is the course record, and they expect the elites to finish somewhere around 2:10, 2:11 this morning. And so that's going to be a great race with 3 past champions out here this morning in a record field. They figure they've got close to 10,000 marathoners signed up for this year's CIM, not including the 3,500 relay runners that are out here as well. So a huge showing here this morning at the 34th annual California International Marathon. And I got this scoop. The press release hasn't come out yet. Fantastic news for CIM and Sacramento. Check this out. USA Track and Field just yesterday announced that CIM in 2017 and 2018 will be a national championship marathon race for USA Track and Field. So that means all the elites across the country will be coming here to win the title of USA Marathon Champion in 2017 and 18. So big news for Sacramento, big news for a race in its 34th year that continues to draw record crowds. And again, considered one of the fastest courses in the country with its net downhill. I'll never forget my first year in Sacramento. A group of co-workers decided to put a relay race, and they said, oh, it's all downhill. I wasn't a runner then, and I will never forget the uphills down through Fair Oaks when I ran this for the first time. So while it's a net downhill, there are plenty of hills along this course that await these runners as they head out here on the 34th annual California International Marathon. And it's pretty funny because the race started right at 7 o'clock. We're now 3 minutes in, and there's still people walking to the start line. And if you're not a runner, you might wonder, well, how's that going to work? Your time doesn't start until you cross the start line. You've got a chip on you on your bib that registers your actual start, and it will register your actual finish. So while they're starting far after the elite runners, they'll still get their true time out here on the 26.2-mile course. So that is it from the start line. I can see the back of the pack as they filter across the line here at the 34th annual California International Marathon. Back to you, Leticia.
Love to see all the excitement out there, Brian. Thank you so much. And we saw some people out there without